Alright, so before this video starts, I just wanted to say I'm sick and tired, literally, in this video, and I was too lazy to wait till the next day to record it. So you're gonna hear a lot of stutters, sniffles, and just overall mess ups in my sentences in this video. I was too lazy to edit them out, so yeah, you got this now. Good luck. Alright, so hello everybody. It's me here. Me and my friends have just found this AFK farm in Siege, and I think you guys might enjoy this. So, in order to do this, the only thing you need to do is, depending on the type of keyboard you have, open your keyboard software, and I know for Razer you'd use Synapse, for Corsair you'd use the Corsair engine. I don't know what you'd use for any other type of keyboard, but I'm sure in the manual that it comes with, it tells you what software to use. If you have a software that can use macros, then you're all good. So what this macro will do is you can press it, activate the macro, leave your computer running, and your macro will automatically grind Renown for you. So I already have the macro set up here, but I'm going to go ahead and set it up again just so that you guys know what to do. So I don't know if these are settings in other engines, but I know in Synapse it is. Make sure record delay is on. If it asks for second delay, then just put it at 1. Mouse movement tracking, make sure there's no mouse movement. I guess you probably could add mouse movement, but you don't have to, and also that'll get a bit janky. So what you want to do is just hit start, or hit start recording on whatever you're using. Press enter 3 times, 1, 2, 3. There you go, it shows 3. Press escape 2 times, 1, 2. And then press your melee button on Siege once. So again, that's enter. It's enter 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Escape 2 times. 1, 2. And then your melee button once. So say if you have, mine's set to V, but I know some people have theirs set to like B, mouse 4, stuff like that. If you have it set to that, then just press that. Now I already have the macro set up, so I'm going to delete these two. I already have the macro right here, right? And one thing to note is whenever you're doing this, if you have record delay on, it actually tracks how long you wait. So in this, say if I record right now, and I press enter, wait 1 second, 2 seconds I guess, it shows us 2 seconds. Now I'm going to wait for about 10 seconds, or 5. It actually records how long it's been since your last key press. And you don't want to exactly, be lightning fast, press all the keys instantly, but at the same time, you don't want to take like 3 seconds each press. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, V. That's a perfect speed for this. And what you want to do is go into your computer, not computer, keyboard software, into your keyboard or wherever you go to set up keybinds for certain keys. You want to select a key that you never use. So I know some people use tilde for this. Some people use F1, F11, and F12. Some people use scroll lock. Some people use end. Just choose a key that you don't press often. Take that key, right? Assign the macro that you're using. So the macro that I'm talking about, I have it set as just macro 1. So I have this home key that I never use set to macro 1. So whenever I press home, it'll activate the macro. Then you want to make sure you have it on toggle, not play multiple times, play once, or play while the key is pressed. Because this is going to be completely AFK. Just hit toggle, hit save, configure that, and then make sure it works first. You can test it in a website or whatever, or you can just try it out in a TerraSant. Then what you want to do after that is go into your Siege, go into a lone wolf realistic terrorist hunt. Make sure your matchmaking preferences are set to theme park, protect hostage. Any other map or any other game mode will not work. As soon as you load in, press home or whatever key you're using as the macro. Just press the macro as soon as you load in.
Hostiles regrouping. Secure the hostage.
As you can see, my hands, or not as you can see, but my hands are off the keyboard right now. I'm not touching my keyboard. It's doing this on its own. And this is going to be kind of a gamble AFK farms. It's all based on luck because sometimes sometimes it gives you renown and sometimes it does not. It's all a gamble of whether or not you're going to get renown. It's literally just luck. So if you're really unlucky, you can get 0 renown from 8 hours of grinding. And if you're really lucky, you can get about 7k from grinding for 8 hours. It's all just luck. It's just, there's no skill to this. It's all just luck. There's no strategy. There's no place you should start selecting. It's just all luck. As you can see, they're coming. I see the hostage. They're gonna down it. Again, I still have no hands on the keyboard right now. Macro is doing this all on its own. And the plan here is to let them kill you. Do not try and kill them. Just let them kill you over and over. And if you're sometimes it gives you 20 renown, like I said. Sometimes it gives you none. So, as you can see right there, I got none because they killed me too fast. If you die too fast, they don't give you any renown or any XP. So, again, it's all just luck whether or not you're gonna succeed in this and get the renown. So if they take longer, then you get renown. If they take shorter, then you don't get renown. And the whole idea for this is, by the way, I didn't press anything there. The macro automatically selects retry and then automatically puts you in a game and then automatically selects ops, puts you in. I haven't pressed a single key since I activated the macro. This is all just the macro. And then, back to what I was saying. What this is meant to do is, it's not an efficient way to grind renown, but it is an AFK. So, if you go to work, school, or you just start playing Siege late at night and want to go to sleep, if you're sleeping at work, at school, you can leave your computer on, you can leave this macro running on Siege, and it'll just sit there and grind renown while you're doing whatever you want. So, and there's a reason you want to choose realistic. If you don't choose realistic, you get less renown. You'll get about 10, but with realistic, you get about 20-ish. And again, don't just let them do their thing. Don't try and kill them. Just let them kill you. This macro is doing all this on its own. I'm not suppressing a single key. Now, instead of pressing your melee button, there's another alternative, which is just firing. So you could set it to where you fire instead of meleeing. Okay, now I'm going to turn off the macro and show you. See, I got 20 arena on that game because it took them longer to kill me. So, like I said, last game, I got 0. This game, I got 20. But in between those 2 games, I didn't press a single key. It's all the macro and all luck. Whether or not the terrorists are going to shoot you, shoot the hostage, or do nothing. It's all completely luck. But it is AFK. So I wanted to show you, it's completely 100% AFK. It'll just leave it running. It'll automatically retry games and select ops, go back into the map, and sit there for you. You don't have to press a single key. Except for the key to toggle it. That's all you have to do. It's just toggle the macro. And then when you get home from work, school, or just get back on after you're done sleeping, you can just press the key again, and it'll turn off. And as you can see, I don't have that much renown because I just started doing this recently, but this is very good if you want to AFK farm. So if you have a lot of time, but not enough time to actually play Siege. So you have a lot of time on your hands, but you don't have enough time to play Siege, if that makes sense. So say if you go to work every day, you have a lot of time in your day, you just don't have that much time to play Siege, usually. So what you could do is while you're at work, just turn the macro on, get on Siege, and then just let it run. When you get home, you'll have a hefty sum of Renown for literally doing absolutely nothing. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to show you for this video. So, if you're gonna use this, be warned they might remove it. I don't know how they would or why. I just don't know how they would. But keep in mind, this only works as of the 11th of November in 2018. And, yeah, that's all I wanted to share for this video. Outta gang out.